But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him. But God hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit.
When we think about the kingdom, most brothers think of like the small, minute terms. No, but the vastness of the kingdom, the greatness of the kingdom, dealing with the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and the information alone that we're going to receive when we get to the kingdom. That's on a whole nother level. Never mind the riches and the lands and the women and the children and, be in your chariot, sipping some yayan, on your chalice, your gold chalice with all them rubies and emeralds and sapphires and, the different precious stones, going to places.
But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him.
The brother with the most vivid imagination out there can't imagine what the kingdom of heaven has in store, what it's going to be like. What we're basing the kingdom of heaven as far as riches and having a good time and things of that nature is just based off of our experiences in this world and what we think having a good time is and living the life is.
But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him.
No one, no matter how vivid a brother's imagination is, there's nothing in comparison to what's coming. You can't even imagine. You can't even paint into picture or write into words or give an explanation that even comes close to the majesty that's coming. We are destined for greatness in the new righteous kingdom.
Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore.
Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore. There are pleasures forevermore at thy right hand. So the kingdom that's coming is going to be set up and established in righteousness. The Israelites are going to be changed. Thy people shall be all righteous. Not one Israelite is going to be lost, because the promise that the Most High made to Abraham was to all that seed. And the seed of the promise went from Abraham to Isaac to Jacob. Every seed that came out of Jacob is a part of the ones that are going to receive the benefits that the Most High promised to blessed Abraham.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopefully out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect of believers and listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai. All right, and what I want to get into, this afternoon is dealing with Hebrews, the 4th chapter, and it goes into the eternal rest, of Israel, beginning with the believers. Okay, so we just going to, Lord will continue on, all right, in this series dealing with the book of Hebrews. Okay, like I said, which is a very, heavy book in the spirit. It goes to a lot of history, the old covenant, the priesthood, all right, Yahushua, the sacrifice, the atonement, and it breaks down a lot. All right, so we made it to the 4th chapter. Okay, so let's get into it. So this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 1. And you see, as it says, the believers rest. Okay, the believers rest. All right. And as we continue on in the faith, eventually we're going to enter into a rest, which is our eternal rulership. Okay. This is Hebrews 4:1. It said, let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it. Okay, and this is why scriptures say what? That we should serve the Lord with fear and trembling. Okay, fear is a factor of this thing. You know, we always want to operate in the fear of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, having a high reverence, you know, for the standards and the expectations, okay, of the scriptures, man. Okay, and as we see a lot of men do what they do, you know, with fringes on, all right, what we're seeing is a lack of fear. You know, Jake refused to call on the name because there's a lack of fear. Refused to teach, you know, what the MOTB is. Okay, all these gimmicks. Okay, the doctrine changed because there's no fear. You see? But as the hopeful elect, you know, there has to be a fear aspect, okay, in this truth, man. We all need a healthy fear of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, man, which keeps us in line. Okay? Reading on verse 2, it says, for unto us was the gospel preached as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. Okay, because this word has gone out. That's why scriptures say our people have no cloak for their sin. Okay, because the Lord has raised up prophets all throughout the world. Okay, and has put this message, all right, on the internet. Okay, that's traveling throughout the world. You see, but the difference between, okay, the elect and the non-elect is the elect was born with fear and faith. And when we heard this word, it was activated. That fear and faith that was already in us was activated. You know, matter of fact, let me I believe that's the first chapter in Sirach. Let me copy and paste it real quick. All right. Let's see. Copy and paste it real quick. So it's the book of Sirach, chapter 1. All right, in verse 14. All right, Sirach chapter 1, verse 14, it says, to fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Okay? To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. Okay, so fear and faith was created, you know, with the elect in the womb. And when we heard this word, it activated, you know, their fear and their faith. Okay, let's get this. This is Sirach 25 and 12 says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him. Okay, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him. So, you know, as we heard this word and it mixed with faith, you know, that was in us, we began to cleave. We began to repent, make adjustments. To this became our lifestyle, man. To this becomes an obsession, man. Okay. Reading on, verse 3 says, for we which have believed do enter into rest, as he said. And see, you know, there's a rest for our spirits. Okay. There's a rest for our spirits when we come into this thing. You know, because this society, you know, everyone is, you know, anxiety and depression, because this is a society, you know, of never being satisfied, never being content. You know, everyone's comparing themselves with each other. Everyone's trying to be that guy. Okay. All these, you know, unrealistic expectations. You know, society teaches you to be grateful, and you're never at rest. Okay, but in this word, you know, hey, our spirits have found rest, man. Okay, matter of fact, let's get there with Jeremiah. All right, Jeremiah 6:16 said, "Thus said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls." Okay, and as we come into the truth, man, because as we identify with being Israelites, we really attach ourselves to the legacy of our forefathers, man. You women attaching yourselves to the legacy of your foremothers. You see that old way, the way that was given from us from Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. Okay, and as we begin to walk, okay, well, walk goes into your way of life. In that way, there's a rest for our souls, man. Okay, because of late, man, I really, because you even look back, you look at the simplicity of our grandparents, great grandparents. Okay, they didn't have a lot, but one thing they didn't have that we have was all this stress. Okay, and you couple that, with the ancient wisdom of the scriptures, start operating in that way, man. It's a rest, man. It really produces a rest for your spirit. It says, but they said we will not walk therein, and that's the majority of our people, because they look at this, this way, okay, it's boring and played out. They still in their mind the serpent has a better way. Okay, this beast system is a better way. Okay, self-destruction is a better way. It's more exciting to destroy yourself. Okay, dodging bullets. Okay, baby daddy, baby mama drama. Okay, the madness that comes with nigga culture. Okay, trying to be the kingpin, selling drugs. You see, that's still all right. It's more thrilling to Jake to live in that fashion on edge. Okay, Isaiah 30:15. It said, "For thus saith the Lord power, the Holy One of Israel, in returning, all right, which is repenting, and rest shall you be saved." So as we repented, and we see that this word gives our spirit rest. Now we're still vexed, and afflicted. Okay, but the Lord balances out with rest, man, in the spirit. We're vexed that this world is still up and going. Certain things of this society will just keeps us on edge. Okay, but see, in repenting and rest shall you be saved. In quietness and in confidence shall be your strength. Yeah, this is our strength. We don't need to go vote. We don't need to try to save the community or, invest in black business and all these. Nah, man, our confidence, our faith, and our strength is in what's written, man. Okay? We're just going to continue to be harmless as doves and wise as serpents and do this work, man, in confidence. And we see what the Lord is doing because as we teach and prophesy, it's happening. This is our strength, man. Resting in these prophecies. This is our strength. This is our rest. Okay? And it says, and ye would not, and that's the non-elect. Okay? They refuse to enter into this rest. Just like you had those stiff-necked Israelites that refused to enter into the rest, going back to the time of Joshua. Okay? That rebellious generation. Okay? They didn't get to see that rest, man, of the promised land. Okay? Let's go here to in 2 Thessalonians, I want to say 1. Okay, in 6. It says, "Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you." Okay? Because it's going to be a righteous judgment what the Lord is going to bring to the earth. And when the more we believe these things, man, the less the less angry you get. Because we first come into the truth, man, you be mugging Esau and, people that don't believe. But then when we really understand, what's going to happen. You know, hey, we be at rest, man. Like we really be at rest in every aspect. You know, and it says, and to you who are troubled, rest with us. Okay. So this ministry, this truth is a resting place, man. Okay. It eases our mind because it answers all our questions, all our concerns about, you know, the what if and what's going to happen. You know, what is truth answer these things. That's why it's known as a comforter, man. Because before you go to sleep, what do? You get comfortable, man. Before you rest, you get comfortable. Okay? Well, Yahweh Shai sent back the understanding coupled with faith. And this is our comforter, man. This is our rest. It says, when the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High and that obey not the gospel of the Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, man. Okay? So Yahweh Shai is coming back with a punishment, man. Okay? But he's coming to deliver those that are resting, okay, in this word, man, that are obeying this word. Okay? The men that are coming under the order of Yahweh Shai and the women that's coming under those men, okay, are going to be delivered as he's taking vengeance. And then we're going to go into the eternal, all right, rest of rulership. Okay? Well, right now there's a rest, you know, for our minds. Matter of fact, let's get that in Matthew, then we'll go back to it is Matthew 11. We'll go back to Hebrews. All right, Matthew 11 and 28. And it says, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. You know, let's look at the word rest, you know, since we've been bringing it out. You know, so it's like when we're, you know, removed from darkness and brought into this light, man, this is like a place of rest, you know, for the spirit. Okay? So you go into this word in the
Strong's G373. Anapao.
power. Okay? It says to cause or permit one to cease from any movement of labor in order to recover, all right, and collect his strength, to give rest, to refresh, to give oneself rest, to take rest, to keep quiet, of calm and patient expectation. You see, to keep quiet, of calm and patient expectation, man. And that expectation, all right, is a rulership, a righteous rulership under Yahweh Shai. Okay? The heathen being subdued, Esau eventually being done away with, man. Okay? And this is the patience and faith of the saints. Okay? And we can take ease in that, man. There's no doubt that these prophecies are going to be fulfilled. Okay? And we labor to endure. You know, we continue to toil and labor in this ministry to endure, man. But hey, this is a place of rest where we're recovering from Babylon. Okay, we're recovering, okay, from the west, from this beast system in this truth, man. Okay, because in the world, the spirit never gets a rest, man. It's constantly being defiled and corrupted. Okay, so let's go back to let me finish this. There's some more on this. All right, it says Matthew 11 and 28 says, come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and you shall find rest for your souls, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Okay? And one thing about it, Yahweh Shai, you know, begins to help us, you know, with our burdens, man. You know, we get to certain points, you know, to when we overwhelmed. Okay, Yahweh Shai, you know, can lighten that burden, man, from on high. You know, he can start manipulating our situation to make things lighter, man. you know? And people in the world, they don't have access to that, man. They're constantly being overwhelmed, to the point of their ruin, but that's one of the perks, okay, of being in Yahweh Shai. So let's go here, Hebrews 4, okay, and 3. It said, "For we which have believed do enter into rest, as he said, as I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although the works were finished from the foundation of the world. For he spake in a certain place on the 7th day on this wise, and the Elohim did rest the 7th day from all their works." And he's going to the beginning, okay? When they rested, from those 6,000 years of creating, because it wasn't 6, 24-hour periods, then one 24-hour period of rest. It was 6,000 year periods and 1,000 year period of rest. Okay, and you can tell because creation is so tedious. Okay, so it's very detailed. Okay, and it says, and in this place again, if they shall enter into my rest, seeing therefore it remaineth that some must enter therein, and they to whom it was first preached enter not in because of unbelief. Okay, so just as unbelief, stopped a lot of our people from going in under Joshua, okay, during that time, unbelief is going to stop a lot of our people from going directly into their rest, okay, under Yahweh Shai. Okay, it says again, verse 7, he limited a certain day, saying to David, "Today, after so long a time, as it is said, today, if you will hear his voice, harden not your hearts or your minds," and the hopeful elect was always prepped. Our whole life was pretty much prepping us for this truth to be opened up to receive this word. If we're of that number. Okay, so when we heard this word, we didn't harden, we gravitated to it. All right, said, "For if Yahweh Shai had given them rest, then would he not afterward have spoken, all right, of another day?" And this is speaking of Joshua. Okay, so and for Joshua, going back to the book of Joshua, okay, after Moses, pretty much passed the leadership to Joshua. Okay, and Joshua began the campaign, aided by Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, and conquering those heathens, those Canaanites. Okay, beginning with Jericho. Okay, and then the rest of those different sects of those Canaanites that was in the land. Verse 9, it said, "There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of the Most High. For he that is entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his own works, as the Alam Hayim did from theirs, man. As the angels rested, okay, Yahweh Shai and those first fruits rested from their labors after the work was done. Well, we're going to rest, okay, from our labors after this work is done. Okay, and to prove that, let's get that in Jeremiah 31. Because the main labor is teaching. When the scriptures speak about works, showing your faith by your works, it's this labor, it's this ministry, man. Okay, whether you're a prophet, okay, you help the prophets, or you're a sister that believe, that's praying and aiding the prophets how you can, even if it's just prayer, okay, and repentance, man, daily obedience, okay. That's the works. You see, this is Jeremiah 31 and 31. It says, "Behold, the days come, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, said the Lord. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. Okay, and this is us perfected. You know, this is the new covenant, us perfected. So this shows that we're not in the new covenant because we're not perfected. Okay, and they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, for they shall know me from the least of them unto the greatest of them, said the Lord Yahweh, for I will forgive their iniquity and remember their sin no more. Okay, so we won't have to teach in the kingdom. We're just going to be. Okay, we're not going to have to wrestle and try to fight sin. No, we're going to be changed. It's going to be in us. It's going to be in our inward parts. Okay, we're going to have a true rest, and it begins in the mind. Okay, and in the kingdom, we're going to rest from our labors, man. Okay, beginning with those first fruits. You see? So let's keep reading Hebrews chapter 4. We'll get into it some more. Hebrews 4 and 10. It says, for he that is entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his own works, as the Elohim did from theirs. Okay. Let us labor, therefore, to enter into the rest, lest any man fall after the same example, okay, of unbelief. Okay. So this labor is doing this work, man. You know, there's work to be done on camera, off camera, okay, because this is a functioning government that the Lord is building. Okay. So this is a labor. All right. Building back the house of David, man. I say on and off camera. Okay. Let's go here because Isaiah 14. All right. Let's get this in Isaiah. All right. This is Isaiah 14 and 1. Okay. Isaiah 14 and 1 said, for the Lord, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Okay, so the Lord always promised, you know, at the end of all this, he will again choose Israel. Okay, and set us in our own land, their promised land. Okay, and it's going to be a place of our eternal rest. Okay, us back in that land, and we're going to rule throughout the earth and eventually even other planets. But it begins with us being established back in Jerusalem. Okay, and these strangers, the Israelite foreigners, are being are cleaving, you know, to the house of Jacob. Okay, ultimately the promises, man, the inheritance that come in that house, man. Okay, because we all was Israelite foreigners, and this go around, and we were brought back by this word. Okay, brought back into this inheritance, man, through faith. Okay, it says, and the people shall take them, and the them is speaking of the heathens. Okay, and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors, man. And this is after we come out those chariots. Okay, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve, man. Okay, so there's a rest, you know, that awaits. Okay, Israel, man, beginning with the elect. You know, a rest from thy sorrow. You know, because poverty, that's a torment, man. Okay, to where you got limited resources, man. Okay, something goes wrong, man. You know, it throws off your whole budget and everything. That's a torment, man. Your mind is never at rest, man. You go to sleep thinking about bills. In the shower, you thinking about bills. Okay? And then if you got money in this society, okay, as a Jake, everyone's trying to scam your family, beg you to death, trying to guilt trip you. You be like, you hate you got money. Like, God damn. You know? There's no rest for us in this society, man. We have no continual city. This is not our rest. As it says in Micah, there's 2 and 10. Okay, and from thy fear, okay, you at the gas station, a car, young niggas pull up, like, God damn. You know? It ain't supposed to be like that, man. You see? You gotta watch everyone, you know what people up to, man. This is everything but rest, man. You know? And from the fear of the hard bondage, man, you know, these laborious jobs, and you know, you have to just grind, you know, so hard to just get just enough. Okay. But nah, man, Yahweh Shai, you know, he's giving us, you know, a peace of mind now. Okay. And it's going to be on a whole nother level in the kingdom. You know, the rest that we're going to be in. Okay. What was promised to, let's get this in 2 Samuel, the 7th chapter. All right. This is 2 Samuel 7 and 9. I started at 10, get to the point. It says, moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and will plant them, that they may dwell in the place of their own, and move no more. Neither shall the children of wickedness afflict them any more, as before time. Okay? Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and plant them. And see, this is what Yahweh Shai is coming to do. You know, establish us again in our rest, in our rulership, in our glory, man. Have those new bodies, no more have to fight fatigue, and you know, do all these extra things to, you know, to try to stay fit. Nah, you just gonna be. Okay, we're not gonna need the pull-up bar, okay, in the kingdom, man. You know. The detoxes. Nah, we just gonna be. Okay, it says that they may dwell in the place of their own and move no more. Neither shall the children of wickedness afflict them any more, as before time, which is Esau Edom. You know, a rest from this nigga rulership, man. He won't have any more, all right, ability to afflict us, and eventually he's gonna be done away with, man. Okay, and this is the rest, okay, that we await. You know. And it's gonna be through Yahweh Shai. All right. So let's go back to go back to Hebrews, you know, chapter 4. Oh yeah, matter of fact, I gotta get that in Psalms. How could I forget? Read this whole chapter, man. All right, this is Psalms 149 and 1. It said, "Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai. Sing unto the Lord a new song, and His praise in the congregation of the saints, man." You know, and this is what we're constantly doing as we sing this new song, man, as we speak, all right, about the goodness of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. You know, his mercy, you know, the promises, you know, being thankful for everything, man. You know, really showing their gratitude. It said, "At least Israel rejoice in him." All right, let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Okay, the fact that we have a king, man, a true king, you know, not no goddamn T.I., okay, a real king with real power, you know, because, you know, we was lost, man, voting, okay, looking up to these niggas, man, as icons, man. Nah, man, we have a true king, man. All right, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Okay? It said, let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praise unto him with a timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation, man. Okay? And this is why this word, is supposed to humble us down, man. Because we all come from the world, with a sense of pride, with a sense of we got it. But this word is really to humble us down too, man. Okay, and the Lord is dealing with meekness, man. That's who's going to be delivered, the meek of our people, man. And the Lord, hey, he taking pleasure in his people, man. He's pleased with this repentance, man. We just got to endure. Okay, and this is why the Lord is constantly making moves, man, because he's seen that we're really sorrowful, man. We really broken, for what we've done. And just in this lifetime, man, we're broken about the things we've done, and that's acceptable unto Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay, let's get that real quick. And we go back to it. This is Psalms 51. All right, start at verse at 15. It says, O Lord, open thou my lips, and my mouth shall show forth thy praise. For thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offerings. The sacrifices of the Most High are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart, O power, thou would not despise. Okay? So the Lord deals, with a broken spirit and a contrite heart, a contrite mind, being sorrowful, for what we've done. Okay? And how do we show we sorrowful? By dedicating our life to trying our best to do right, to fighting for righteousness, man. Constantly making that sacrifice, man, being that living sacrifice, man. Okay? It said, do good and thy good pleasure unto Zion, build thou the walls of Jerusalem. And that's what's happening, man. The elect, okay, are being built up, man. Zion, man, to Zion. Okay, with ultimately, that's where their government is going to reside, man. Their rulership, So you go back to Psalms 149. All right, this is the book of Psalms 149 and 5. It said, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praise of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. Okay, and this is us in our rest, man. Every day, man, hey, it's going to be just a joy, a glory, and excitement. Okay, it's another thing. No alarm clocks in the kingdom. It's just going to be a joy. It's just going to wake up. Okay, no hangovers, no dread, no Monday mornings. Nah, man, we're going to be forever in our rest. Okay? It said, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, man, because every day, all right, that 1,000-year period, man, it's just going to be the rod of iron, man. Executing that vengeance, man, because all these heathens are in conglomerate, okay, beginning with Esau, Edom, against Yahweh Bashim Al Shai and his people. And the Lord is going to overthrow, all right, their wicked agenda of this NWO, okay, and establish a righteous kingdom with Yahweh Shai and the elect, okay? And every day, man, that 1,000-year period, man, we're going to be executing that vengeance, man, and righteousness. Okay, he said to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron to execute upon them the judgment written. Dishonor have all his saints praise ye the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay? And it's going to be an honor, to be of that elect, that get to partake in establishing this, in the earth, man, under Yahushua. Okay? So let's go back on to the book of Hebrews. Okay. It's back in Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12. It says, "For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and the marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart." Okay? Because of this word, as goes out, your reaction to this word shows, if you are a believer, man, if you are of that number. Okay? How you react to this word, that this is the measuring stick. And the scripture say, try the spirit by the spirit. Well, we try the spirit in the person by the spirit of this book. Okay, and when this word comes out, it's going to expose how you really feel. It says a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. Okay, and what we find out is our people, they hate the Lord. They hate the Bible. Christians hate the Bible. Okay, even some Israelite camps, man, they hate Yahushua. Okay, and this is what's being exposed. See, this word is exposing everything, man. The wickedness of women. Okay, wicked niggas, man. Okay, Esau, Edom, Christians, everything is being exposed by this word, man. Okay, would you go into the book of Luke, chapter 2, verse what is this? 30. All right, 34. And it says, "And Simon blessed him and said unto Mary his mother, Behold, this child is set for the fall and the rising again of many in Israel, and for a sign which shall be spoken against." Okay, so Yahushua, which is the word, he represents the fall and the rising again of many in Israel. So there's a lot that's going to stumble, a lot of our people that stumble at Yahushua. Okay, and then you have the elect that's building and rising, on Yahushua. Okay, and he's a sign that's being spoken against. These people come on, the TikTok and all these videos against, us being Israelites. That's them speaking against Yahushua, man. Okay, they're just fulfilling prophecy, man. Okay. It says, "Yeah, a sword shall pierce through thy own soul also, that the thoughts of many hearts or minds may be revealed." Okay, so this word going out is revealing the hearts and the intents of the minds of the people. And eventually, it's going to be determined whether you're with Yahushua or not as an Israelite, because their seed is going to be mandated. Okay, and if you've been pretending, guess what? All right, it's going to be revealed by this word. Okay, you take that C-hip, then you always, admire the beast over Yahushua. If you take this C-hip. Okay, so this word is revealing all. Okay, and I said this society is very anti-Messiah, man. And when you start bringing out precepts, the whole atmosphere changed, man. Okay, this is John 7:7. It said, "The world cannot hate you, but me it hated, because I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil." So when we teach this word, we're teaching Yahushua. We're teaching the standard Yahushua is going to bring to the earth. When you go into family and, the structure and the order. All right, we go into the heathens being in captivity. Okay, if you disagree with these things, okay, America being destroyed, well, you disagree with Yahushua. Okay, we're just conveying the message. Okay, being the forerunners of the kingdom to come. All right, So this back in Hebrews chapter 4, verse 13, it says, neither is there any creature, all right, neither is there any creature that is not manifest in his sight, but all things are naked and open unto the eyes of him with whom we have to do. Okay, matter of fact, read this in the NLT. All right, Hebrews 4 and 13. Okay, it says nothing in all creation. Hebrews 4 and 13 NLT. Nothing in all creation is hidden from the Most High. Everything is naked and exposed before His eyes, and He is the one to whom we are accountable. All right. So then, since we have a great high priest who has entered, all right, heaven, Yahweh Shai, the Son of the Most High, let us hold firmly to what we believe, hold fast to what we have. This high priest of ours understands our weaknesses, for he faced all of the same testings we do, yet he did not sin. Yeah, because Yahweh Shai, he was born, all right, when Rome was popping. It was lit. He called, historians call it, Yahweh Shai was in Rome, they call it Pax Romana, okay, which means the peace of Rome, okay. They were strong militarily, financially, economically. Okay, they had a major influence in the world, just like us in America today. So Yahweh Shai, he was going through everything we was going through, man. Especially as we come into this ministry, because Yahweh Shai was a teacher. Okay, pretty much the head of a camp. Okay, so everything that we could possibly go through, Yahweh Shai went through it. That's why he's that perfect mediator between us and the Father, man. He can kind of filter our behavior and then plead for mercy from the Father. Okay, and we don't take that for granted. Nah, man, we try to be less of a house as possible, man. We want to, be in on point as possible. Okay, we're not gonna be perfect. By default, you're gonna have things that you're off on, man. But the intent, there should be constant growth in this thing, man. In the way we move, in the way we operate, in the way we are. Okay, but where we fall short, we have Yahweh Shai to mediate on our behalf, man. Okay, and it says, so let us come boldly to the throne of our gracious power. There we will receive His mercy, and we will find grace to help us when we need it most. Okay, and we in a time where we need that grace and mercy more than ever, man. As we understand the enemy is gearing up to roll. Okay, but there's a victory promise, and we're finna come into that eternal rest, man. Okay, so yeah, that was the point. Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters, okay, we're edified, man. Lord will, we just keep the ball rolling, going into Hebrews, all right. But till next time, say Shalom, Kwam Yasha Allah, Abba, soon, Shalom.